It's baseball. It's the show. Here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK? Andres Fabregas will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate. The windup and the popped up this one, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Meyer will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Meyer.
Stay hot now.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. In to score is the runner from third. And not in time as the second run scores. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now. That's almost 2 full weeks where he's been swinging it.
Ramon Valentin digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matt. We're going to have to see if that's the right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bowers camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Well, that's a disappointing at-bat right there with 1 out. He got it airborne all right, but he winds up hitting it straight up in the air, and as a result...
Javier Piedra will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games.
Stay hot right now.
Men on third with 2 down.
Good pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. Bowers is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Yeah, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Stepping in, Meyer, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Meyer will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ibarra on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and the run is in to score from second, make it 5-1.
Yeah, he gave it all he had out there in the outfield. Watch as he tries to close on this thing. He leaps as high as he can, but it's just out of his reach. Run's going to come in to score and what'll turn out to be an RBI double.
Ramon Valentin will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 5 innings complete. Troy Meyer is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Troy Meyer has just hit for the cycle. That's a great thrill for him and everyone here in attendance.
Thrilling indeed, Matt. Now, I've witnessed a few others besides this one, and it's exciting for everyone, even broadcasters. It's a very rare thing in our sport, and it always seems to happen out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool for everyone here watching to see a little piece of baseball history.
Ramon Valentin digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He's running toward second. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Ledford comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Javier Piedra stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full. The Biscuits lead it. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. Biscuits win. They come out on top 5-1. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Montgomery Biscuits. 5 runs.
Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Troy Meyer is our man to watch, and he was the definition of a big offensive performer in his last game as he hit for the cycle.
Oh, man, and it was so fun to watch. Cycles don't come very often, like only a few times a year, so it's a pretty special achievement. And you know, there's always so much pressure on that last at-bat, coming in knowing what you need for the cycle. Baseball is just not one of those sports where you can do what you want on demand. So to come through like that, it's really satisfying.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He's been on an absolute tear lately, hitting over 500 in his last 10 ball games. The baseball must look like a beach ball to him right now at the plate.
Robert Bolden will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, one of the anomalies of this season, he has just not pitched well at home. Really struggled all season long.
Troy Meyer will get his first shot now, coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Stay up, man. Here we go. Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, there you go. 14 straight games now, and he hasn't gone hitless in a game in over 2 weeks. Do the math.
Ramon Russell will get his first opportunity now, and he's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid. Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. McGee is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the runner from second is in to score. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, the first big hit of the ball game comes right here in the first inning. 2 men on. He finds a pitch he can handle, and he does not miss this one. He drives it all the way to the wall to bring home the first 2 runs of the game.
Sebastian Franco will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there.
Hey, here we go.
And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Meyer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And this will prove to be a heads-up play at first as he tags up and moves into scoring position now. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's got an on-base percentage over .450 in the last 10 ball games. He's been locked.
Hey,
Gary Hirsch steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately. High and deep to left center field. Hiedra ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
No run, no run.
And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, those are the kind of hits that'll snap you out of any kind of slump that you've been in. This ball is absolutely waffled right there. It's a much better swing than he's shown in these past few games, and he's going to pull into second with a nice little wall ball double.
Troy Meyer is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And a half-hearted throw to first by the right fielder, but he's in there easily.
2+ innings pitched, 5 hits allowed. That's not a number you want to see this early in a ball game, and he's got work to do again to get himself out of this situation.
Ramon Russell will try to pick up where he left off. He doubled home a couple his first time around.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw.
Well, he did a good job to get on base with the leadoff single, but then he got a little greedy here on the first pitch, and they throw him out pretty easily at second base.
Troy Meyer gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The run scores from second. It's 5-2. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Ramon Russell steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
And the run is in to score from second. It's now 6-2.
In the end, this will be an RBI single off the wall, but it could have and probably should have been a whole lot more.
Jeff Decker will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Popped up. Funk is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and Montgomery's out in front here, 6-2. Troy Meyer digs in and fifth.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Biscuits lead it 8-2. Juan Perez will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Piedra on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play. Kazuhito Nakamura gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Now he scales the wall here, and my goodness, he came down with it. An incredible catch that time, as that's going to end the inning in style. Another look here as he goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Troy Meyer digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Hard liner toward short, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Now to the plate, Ramon Russell, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Hey, come on now, big dog.
Runners off for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jeff Decker.
Hey, you got it. No
Digging
better.
in to
Let's go.
try it again, Jeff Decker. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. A pause and the 0-2. Runners on his way to third.
Go, punt the ball,
Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
Final line score.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Troy Meyer will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, guys, I don't think I'd worry too much about yesterday if I was him, because look at that batting average he's sporting.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here. Lou Robinson will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And he pops it up back behind second base.
I got it.
Calderon is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Troy Meyer, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, he knows he's got great speed, but he got a little bit greedy on that one. In retrospect, he probably should have just settled on a single and then tried to swipe second.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Ramon Valentin strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Boy, it's only the third inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out.
Pedro Cedeno stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big out.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games.
Darren Kimura has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, and sure, he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Perez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. Digging in to try it again, Troy Meyer. He singled his last time up.
Meyer.
Rocket to third, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot.
Ramon Valentin digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. He's running towards second. Popped up. Funk is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. On to first, a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. At the plate, Troy Meyer. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Have a night. 4 trips to the plate, 4 hits. They can't get him out.
Ramon Valentin ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that a little extra pep in your step.
And he'll get back in safely. Runners on the move for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
And it looked like he was on his way to breezing through this half inning. But then a base hit, now a walk here with 2 away, and that's open.
Pedro Cedeno gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Drilled to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Biscuits lead it 1-0. Troy Meyer will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
Meyer.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they move on top 4-0.
And that is gonna hurt. They've been waiting for that one hit with runners on base, and that could very well be the one that winds up sealing the deal. That's gonna make this a 4-run ball game.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game without.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com.
Here now is
Biscuits win.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the AL West, the Astros brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 11-3. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The A's knocked out 12 hits as a team.